Welcome back to my channel. My name is Denise, and honestly, it's a lot of you guys. I'm so happy to have you all here. So let me just start by discussing all the different things that have been going on. It's a lot. Let's start with just the setup entirely. I did get a vanity. Most of y'all are coming from that video, so I really do appreciate that. And honestly, thank you for all the comments. I love reading them. And then the lighting, there's kind of like nothing different, but I don't know if you can tell, but I do have a light hitting the mirror so the light reflects back, and it's just different because I didn't want to use the bulb from the vanity because it's kind of like a little too overexposed. Thank you guys, by the way, for being so patient. I've been updating y'all as much as I can on YouTube, Instagram over like why I've been so delayed. And you know guys, like I would always upload 2 times a week. If you have been keeping up with everything that has been going on, Texas literally went to shit for like a week. And we couldn't go anywhere, we couldn't do anything. A major seasonal depression, I don't know. And then like everyone's getting sick, and I feel like I'm about to get sick. Another thing, guys, before we start, the microphone, I'm literally working on it because I was gonna upload Friday, but the microphone freaking died on me, and I was so pissed off because I was filming this exact same video. So this is the second time doing it. I put in a lot of effort to make these videos, and it just makes me really mad that a technical difficulty caused the reason why I didn't upload Friday. That's why I want to just say thank you so much guys for like being so patient, because I'm literally going through it. Everything that has been going on has been discussed. I don't know what to do with my hair, so if you see it behind my ears then in front, just don't mind. So if you guys have been wondering, that's where I've been. And if you want to keep up with what's going on, just subscribe. Everything I post on my Instagram, like all like on stories, I post here on YouTube as well. So you don't really have to follow me on Instagram, but I do post my makeup on there. So if there's a makeup look that you didn't see here on my channel, it's most likely over on my Instagram. So when I started doing makeup, I kind of did start Drugstore. So I feel like everyone does start that way, and I just want to help people out. And there is a lot of drugstore makeup that I bought that I just didn't like. And I don't want people to go through that, but it's very biased when it comes to makeup because skin types are different and people's price range is also very different. So this is just what I feel like is a good start. I'm not saying these products are the best on the market, but I feel like this is a good starting, and this is what worked for me. I'm kind of starting in the order as you would do your makeup: primer, base, foundation, concealer, blush, you know, that order. To begin, e.l.f. Power Grip Primer. I know a lot of people have talked about this, but there's a reason people are talking about it. It is good. It has lasted me a really long time. This is my second tube. Some people don't like the texture of it because it is like a gel, but I feel like once you apply makeup, it kind of goes away. And if you do powders, but if you don't do powders, then I feel like if you don't spread out your foundation even enough, then yes, you will feel it on your face. The second product is the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I will forever talk about this. It's super good. This one's the poreless one, but they also have an illuminating one. I got the poreless one because I love a matte finish. This is not like heavy, and I also really like that it doesn't leave any white cast or a stain or where you could physically see it on top of foundation. Tried this with many other foundations, high-end and drugstore, and I feel like it works very universal. Next, foundation. Drugstore foundation, I've tried two, but these are the most bought drugstore foundation. It's the Maybelline Superstay 30-hour foundation and the Fit Me foundation, but this one's the dry skin because, just for context, I do have dry skin. If you have dry skin as well, hey girl. This is actually what I'm wearing right now as my foundation, and it doesn't make me crack because of dry skin. I do end up cracking a lot in my smile lines and in my under eyes. It's really important for me to find a foundation that's not going to dry out my skin. It's very buildable. It's a very sheer foundation. There's no pump, so that's what I don't like about this foundation, that there is no pump. When I originally bought this, I thought there was a pump. Maybelline 30-hour foundation. I will have to say this one is dry. And I do love that it comes with a pump. It does have good coverage and it does last really long. So that's why it's in the list still. For liquid blush, the Milani Cheek Kiss Cream Blush. This is in the shade Blushing Berry. And this color is just absolutely beautiful. Like, I love it. If I had to use a full face of Drugstore, this would be in it for sure. As you can tell, with the heat of my finger, it melts the product really well. I feel like that's super important because, see, it's like, girl. But this is kind of what she looks like. And if I just do like a tapping, like blend out method, and this is me like rubbing it in, obviously it's not gonna look cute if you rub it in, but just tapping it, and with the product that I got, it's like there's no blotchiness to it. It's like, obviously you have a gradient of less product and more product, but it's not blotchy. For powder blush, this one was kind of hard, to be honest. My pick would have to be the Fit Me powder blush. Like, any shade from it is really cute. I got this like pale petal shade. I did see that they have more rosy colored powder blushes that I would definitely want to try. I just picked this one because I thought it looked really cute, but for me, my skin color, it doesn't show up that well, but that doesn't mean that it's a bad product. It definitely picks up, and it picks up a lot of it. Like, I'm like just like, you know, lightly just dragging it. That's what it looks like. Like, that's kind of a lot, and you can see like the dust on the pan and stuff like that. So it definitely is not a bad product. Just, I feel like I need to get a darker color. Next, powders. I feel like my top one would be the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop pressed powder. I've used this for a really long time, and I honestly love it. Like, there used to be a heart imprint here, and now it's gone. Creates this beautiful airbrush look. This one's in the shade Light, and for me, this is more like my skin tone, or like what my concealer color would be. This works super good, and it doesn't dry out my skin, especially my under eye skin, which is more sensitive than the rest of your skin on your face. So definitely a win for me. Another good option for me, but it is a little bit more drying, that's why it's not my top pick, but it's still really good at mattifying, is the Maybelline Fit Me pressed powder, and this is in the shade Porcelain. This is definitely not my concealer shade, and it is really light, but I do love using this. I'm actually using it right now. As you can tell, it's like when I combine powders, it doesn't really make your eye look really bright, but it does look super mattified, which is why I love combining powder. This does come with a little pad. I really don't know, but I don't like using that. So for me, what works is just using a regular triangle puff that you can find at Amazon. One good drugstore mascara, since right now there's like this whole like mascara like scandal with Michaela over on TikTok. If you know, you know. For me, this is what works. It does a good job at levitating the lashes, but it doesn't make them look super long. It just adds kind of like a volume to it. Is the L'Oreal Lash Paradise. I know this went viral on TikTok, but I can't remember what year. So what the wand looks like. You see the bristles, they're kind of like, It is a good drugstore because you can find it at almost every Target and Walmart. So that's why it's in the list. I used this for a really long time at the beginning of my makeup journey. It's not the best mascara, but I feel like it works. I don't have the most curliest lashes, and my lashes are kind of straight. They don't point down, but like they just point straight. That makes sense. But another good alternative, I don't know if they sell these in Walmart, it's the Essence Lash Princess Mascara. I got the false lash effect here and the curl volume on the right. I love these mascaras. For someone who has straight lashes, it works really well. Like, really well. If you want like kind of like super volume, I would go with the false lash effect. It is waterproof, so just like a little FYI there. It does flake. I love applying this on my lower lashes because the wand is more smaller. See? The other lash is also really good. It is a little bit clumpy, that's why it's not my favorite, but it's also really good formula. So, and then to finish off, guys, Lippies. The NYX Shine Loud Lippy with the duo. It's like a lipstick on one and a gloss on the other. The gloss does last really long, and I love using this whenever I'm gonna be out long periods of time, and the pigment does also last really good. But when it starts drying off, it does like get like flaky, like a sugar wax. That's kind of like what it feels like. And for a lip gloss, my favorite is the NYX Butter Gloss. Really good because it's a gloss of pigment, but it's not blotchy, and it looks so beautiful. Like, so many great colors, by the way, and it's so affordable in this little container. I've had this for a year and it's still not out. Definitely do recommend this because it's super good. All right, guys, that was it. That was my whole list. Thank you so much for staying till the end of the video. Check out my social medias and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell. I cannot begin to thank y'all so much for the amount of support I've been receiving for all this time that I haven't been uploading. Let me know if you guys want to see something specific on my channel. I love you all so much. I hope you have an amazing day. Bye.